Billionaires use a private network of luxury food suppliers. Laura King is Britain's largest importer of caviar. In top hotels, this 1.8 kilo tin of beluga can retail for £24,000.
Caviar is rare, so even farmed, you've got to wait 12 years before the beluga will be ready to produce the eggs.
Caviar XL is sturgeon caviar, real sturgeon caviar, infused with an extract of the Xenopus laevius frog. I think we're going to probably charge about £100,000 a kilo.
You'll see some of them will lay 20 to 30 eggs and some of them will lay 100 or more.
Before they can be sold, the eggs must be washed and painstakingly sorted.
It takes a long time, which is obviously why we have to command the price, because the amount of labour that goes into this.
And ex-private chef Daniel Hume is the man who wants to provide their onboard meals.
The individuals flying on these aircraft, money is no longer an object for them. If you're on a commercial airline, an economy meal is going to cost the airline roughly between £1 and £2 for that meal. Moving up to first class is going to cost between £4 and £10 maximum. For us, we're looking at average about £250 to £1,000 per head.
The top-end diamond dessert is made from Malaysian coconut milk blended with Madagascan vanilla and a Kopi Luwak coffee sphere infused with vermouth, topped with 24-carat gold. It will retail on board for over £400 a plate. Salvatore Calbresi is the barman behind Mayfair's Playboy Club, favoured watering hole of the super-rich.
This is 1788, the year before the French Revolution, or the American Constitution. It is a very, very, very rare cognac. These cost £5,000 per shot. Let's say out of this bottle now there is about another 6 people could drink out of this bottle. Once it's gone, bang. So I'm very careful who I'm going to give it to, right? This is not a question of how much money you have. The integrity here is, do you deserve the experience?
I have used yogurt, for instance, on board that was sourced from a herd of cattle or cows that had a name. The cows had names, they had numbers, and that was important to the client. Yeah. They wanted to know that this specific yogurt came from this specific herd of cows.
And this is the rarest coffee in the world. It's the KL Diamond. This is £325 a cup. And once you try it, it is worth it.
Deep in the Sumatran jungle, wild coffee bushes produce coffee cherries, which are foraged by a small mammal called a luwak.
And so they poo it out?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Persebes, or gooseneck barnacles. It's estimated that each year 5 perceberos die harvesting this rarest of foods. By the time these barnacles reach London, they can cost more per gram.
The bigger you can make that story and the more elaborate and the more interesting,
wow,
the more they like it.
It's crazy that people die so someone can have it on their plate. So I think for some clients that would be a good dinner table story.
How much could you charge for that plate, do you think?
So I don't know, maybe £100 a plate. You're buying the story that goes with it.
A single truffle can be worth over £1,000, and in top restaurants, the merest slice adds hundreds to the bill.
It's expensive, but I'd rather buy a really nice truffle than a Chanel handbag. Actually, I want both, is what
For people like Marissa, personal supply is a part of the Mayfair lifestyle.
I mean, I definitely have my salmon man who, he smokes his salmon and he plays live jazz music to it, and it makes the salmon taste better. I think it does.
Okay. A box filled with leaves, hiding tiny truffle-flavoured canapes.
That'll be the sound aspect.
Guests must root through the box like pigs hunting truffles in a forest.
What is going on there? That's kind of cool. I like that.
To help get into character, headphones play the sounds of oinking pigs.
Feel like
Michael decided only a perfume bottle designer could do his water justice.
To have a premium water,
you've got to dress it correctly.
So far I'd say there's like a chalky quality. It's like a chalky, slightly saline character.
So I think you can smell the rock where it comes from. You can smell the rock. Which you can't smell in other waters, like in Perrier or something.
Only 2% alcohol, they make barely 2,000 bottles. They've only made 5 vintages since 1990, and
I was just going to say, what's the spoon for?
Well, absolutely. See, you can't serve a drink like this in a glass, so you get your own handmade crystal spoon to drink it from. It takes 40 kilos of grapes to make a single half bottle of this wine. This sells in some restaurants. It's $125 a spoon. Oh my gosh.
And here is our famous cocktail.
Gigi's signature cocktail is made with 19th century Armagnac and vintage Cristal champagne, topped off with edible gold leaf. Yours for £8,888. They may look like ordinary Christmas tarts, but wait till you see Rudolph's nose.
That is over 7 carats, oval cabochon ruby. The world's most extravagant chocolate Easter bunny. The rabbit has 2 diamond dazzling eyes.